we should pay some bills. And the best way to pay some bills, baby, is by getting ready for this hot boy summer. And what do we mean by hot boy summer? I'm talking for the Manscaped crew, baby. It's hot guy summer, man. You know when the summer hit, we got to be feeling good.
Yeah.
Nice and aerodynamic. And the best way to do that is with my friends over at Manscaped. We know the Lawnmower 4.0, the one, the 4.0 with the light that goes on.
Technology is crazy.
Off. I mean, how do you think this beautiful face gets groomed this way? How do you think this taco meat stays alive? We can't show nip, especially during the ad. We can't show that during the ad.
I don't want to get kicked off YouTube here.
We definitely can't do that. But how do you see this perfect length of taco meat there? That doesn't happen without the Lawnmower 4.0. But since it is hot boy summer, right? And I call it hot guy summer, hot boy summer, because we know the girls, right? Was it the Stallions and all of them? They got their hot girl summer. We not going for that anymore, all right? We taking over here. It's our time. All right? So Manscaped, they said, what if we hooked up the guys? What if we hooked up the hot guys with a performance package? I said, whoa, what you mean? Share the details on this performance package. Performance package that includes the Lawnmower 4.0, which we already said is pivotal. I mean, it doesn't get any better when it comes to the below the waist grooming. It doesn't. I promise you. Personal experience. Okay. So you got the Lawnmower 4.0 that's in there. They also have the Weed Whacker. What is the Weed Whacker? You might be asking, right? Well, you notice we don't have any nostril hairs over here, right? We nice and groomed. That's what the Weed Whacker does, baby. Gets those nose hairs, gets those ear hairs, wherever else you might have hair growing. It's kind of weird. All right? Weed Whacker. Then, can we add to that?
Oh, yeah. I think you have to.
It wouldn't be a hot guy summer if we didn't add to it, right?
Yeah, you need all the elements.
So not only do you have the Lawnmower 4.0, not only do you have the Weed Whacker, but you also have the Crop Reviver along with the Crop Refresher. I mean, you got two things for your crop. This is revive, refresh, revive. You can't go wrong with that, baby. You can't go wrong. And as we said, we don't talk about anybody unless we have deals for you all, okay? And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, use the promo code MOATS. Get you 20% off along with free shipping, baby. Don't miss out on this opportunity. And trust me on this. Once you do that and you make your purchase and you use the promo code MOATS, your delicate twins, they will absolutely love you for this, baby. They will. Ask Deke about it, man.
This is a big time summer, too.
Mm-hmm. You need it, man.
We were locked up all last summer.
You need it, man.
You got to come with your A game.
No question. It's the only way to be, man.
Manscaped is helping you do that.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
And that's what we bring to y'all.
Wow. A lot has changed.
A lot going on, right?
Yeah.
A lot going on. How you feel about your Nets? Still good?
Well, not really my Nets.
What? I thought you said you were taking them against the Phil game by game for the rest of the playoffs up into the championship. I thought that's what you told me.
Yeah, maybe I guess you could say that for this playoffs.
Yeah. So
they
are your Brooklyn Nets, right?
Maybe I am rooting a little just for pride purposes. Because whenever you put a take out there.
Yeah, you put the take out there.
You put the take out there, you're kind of rooting for your
Brooklyn
own
Nets.
ego. Yeah.
Your Brooklyn Nets. You said, I don't care about the injuries. I still like those Brooklyn Nets.
And they proved me right in the game prior to the last. KD just completely went off.
And then what happened after that, man?
Well, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. Mm-hmm. And I don't think we were expecting this at all, though, really. Were you expecting Chris Middleton just to...
Not the Chris Middleton part, but you look at the rest of those guys on the Nets offense, though. They look drained. They don't look like they still...
You didn't get the Jeff Green game. I mean, that was the X factor in the amazing KD game,
and
too.
Harden stayed as Harden. Like, he played a little bit better, but you could still see what I was saying.
But that's probably what he's going to be for the rest of the series or the near future, just based off the injury. So you need, whether it's Joe Harris, Jeff Green, maybe Blake Griffin gets like 25 or 30, which is something he hasn't done. He's been in that teen range.
And we said those guys are all good when they're your fourth or fifth option, not when they're your number 2 or number 3 option. That's where it changes a little bit for those guys, man, in terms of what you're asking them to do.
Game 7 at home, though.
Oh,
you betting? You're betting KD, right?
No, why would I do that?
You feeling Bucks?
Why? I'm just saying, like, why? What did you see yesterday to make you think that this is different?
It's a Game 7.
Because Giannis didn't do anything different. Giannis was still Giannis. The thing that I saw when the Nets won, when Harden first came back, like you said, it took a heroic effort from Jeff Green. I'm not banking on Jeff Green having another heroic performance. KD gonna be KD. He can score 40 points again. You saw it did not matter. It did not matter. So for me, I think KD's going to go off again. Absolutely. I think he's going to be easy money sniper. That's why I love him. I love his game. And I love his nickname. The easy money sniper is just crazy. I'm just like, yo, it's easy money. He cashing out all the time, man. He just got that. But as a whole, man, that ain't going to be enough. Giannis, the way Giannis was playing, the way that group was playing as a whole, man, offensively and defensively, I'm with them, man. I like them.
I get it because the Bucks at this point,
with
Drew Holiday, Middleton, and Greek Freak, it's basically 3 versus 2.
Yes, and you got PJ Tucker who takes care of the defense part for a good part of the time. For a good part. And I like that because it lets Giannis still be Giannis. He's not getting overworked.
It's just tough for me to bet against KD.
I know you like names.
Versus Greek Freak and just that uncertainty with him. Late game situations, game 7 on the road. Like? I know this one's on the road though in Brooklyn.
You saw what they look like, man.
Is this a bet? Is this what it is?
You want to bet again? You
haven't
finished the last bet. Like, there you go.
I know. I don't right now, but I didn't know because I feel like we both feel strongly about it.
That's fine. You could be strong without losing money or losing something. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't worried about me losing, but it's just like
I got Nets in game 7. You got Bucks.
Yeah, man. But I will say this, Manuel Molina, he said that let's go Suns, and you're officially bounced from the bandwagon because remember you were on the Suns, you got a little Suns hype too. You know you bounce around, man. You're not really faithful.
This is why
when it comes to sports teams outside of Pittsburgh, man.
I know. I don't have an NBA team, and that's the one thing because it's so player driven. I like a bunch of players in the NBA, so I can't. It's hard for me to just get behind one team. To be honest with you, that's why I want Pittsburgh to have a team. Like Luka's going off this one time. All right, now you're like, oh man, I really like what Luka's doing over here. KD's going off. LeBron's going off. I'm just rooting for good stuff to happen. I'm rooting for the stars, and my takes are based off
the stars.
And
which stars you like more than the other
clutch
stars?
Factor, that type of stuff. Clutch. I think it's clutch factor. Yeah. It's based off what I've seen in the past.
Okay.
So I think that's why I took basically I let you take the bet of Luka versus Kawhi.
I just took the opposite.
I felt more confident. I felt more confident in Kawhi just because I know he was been there. Championship. If I saw you win a championship,
I'm with you on that. Yeah,
I have faith in you. I haven't seen Greek Freak, and as much as KD's championships, little tainted, seen him do it.
You know the thing that's funny for me, I value KD and his championship pedigree a little bit more than I do Kawhi. With Kawhi in San Antonio, he wasn't the main person. We know he had a crazy squad with him the year they beat Bron. I'm cool with that. Then the Toronto year, was he going off in the East? Sure. But we all know in that finals what he was able to face in that finals. So for me, I'm like, at least with KD, he had to go against Bron and Kyrie. Even though we know that they had the stacked roster, I'm like, at least I got to see you against healthy Bron and healthy Kyrie for, while he was there. But with Kawhi, I'm just like, man, I got to see you play against Steph. Y'all running a legit box and one defense. Like we showed this. We were just like, yo, this is you don't play this college wise. You don't play. This is a high school defense. Like the fact you're able to run this in the NBA finals is a joke. So for me, I'm still skeptical about Kawhi's all this. Oh, the clutch factor championship.
It's a damn shame with this.
That's all I'm saying, dude, man. Yeah.
This could have been an epic run by him.
It could have.
But we're seeing playoff P.
Now you talk about inconsistent. You worried you buying the playoff P hype?
I think he's gonna close it out.
All right, we will see. We will see, man. We will see.
What's hilarious too is so much of this is game by game because we could have came in here if randomly we were recording after that Nets win when KD went off and Jeff Green, we'd be talking up Jeff Green. Could he be the X Factor?
No. You would be talking about.
I probably would.
You go crazy hype.
No, but it's
guys,
hilarious
man.
though because I was shitting on Marcus Morris throughout all these playoffs, and he's like the key factor in that Paul George game. He completely went off.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. He's completely hot or cold, but could playoff P do it? I'm rooting for him.
Now, Manuel also said that epic run that you were just hoping Kawhi could have went on.
Yeah.
He said it would have got ended by the Suns.
That's
what he said. That's what he said, man. But Juicebox32 said he's with you, Deke. He says his favorite player was Shaq, so he just followed him and he only paid attention to his local teams. But from there, he would just like to look at different matchups and root for whoever he liked.
We need a damn Pittsburgh team, dude. Well, I don't know. They were saying this earlier in the playoffs that Brooklyn fans weren't really showing up. Like, they had to really entice them to show. Whereas, like, the Knicks fans,
fans gonna
it was crazy.
Yeah. Knicks fans show up. Yeah.
So I was just thinking, can we move the Brooklyn team to Pittsburgh? That kind of be nice.
Dude, what? Don't play. Don't play.
That'd kind of be nice.
Bigger star, KD or Big Ben?
In Pittsburgh?
In general.
Come on, dude. Well, the NFL is a bigger brand.
No. KD or Big Ben? Who's bigger? Just as a name, who's bigger?
To me?
No, I just said in general. Who's bigger?
Come on, dude. Why you got to do this to me?
Asking. You know, I thought about this. It randomly popped in my head when I was watching the KD highlight. And I was like, dang, I wonder who's like a bigger celebrity, KD or Big Ben, KD or Coach Tom. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, easy money. Oh.
Probably worldwide. It's any of the top 10 NBA players. Yeah, like you think they're bigger than Tom Brady? Even like Tom Brady, Mahomes.
See, I think LeBron is. I feel like with KD even is like close.
Even like Damian Lillard, though. Like, yeah. I'm talking worldwide.
Worldwide, like globally, yeah. I think Brady because of the championships he's won. But
like, how much do other countries care about NFL like that? I feel like a lot of countries care about NBA.
They do, but NFL, I feel like it's still like Tom Brady. That's a significant person. Like, that's not like a run of the mill name. I just think like with him, I think it's different, man.
Okay, so he would be in competition with like KD, LeBron, like Kobe.
Yeah.
Who else, like after KD and LeBron, who's next? Because you could say Greek Freak, but does he carry that weight? I think it was definitely Kobe.
Like Jordan has more pull than the guys that are going to be after that tier. Harden to an extent.
It's probably KD and LeBron and Kobe
that are just like that big.
Curry, definitely Curry.
But then if you start comparing them to guys like Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi,
soccer stars,
then it's just like
that's another level.
Yeah.
Is it just them two? Is there another guy right now?
Well, Neymar, he's another guy. Now, granted, he's not as like in this part of it, but he's still Neymar's still in this part of that conversation. Yeah, I was just looking at my shoes. I thought about him. Little Neymar 5s right there.
Are they?
Yeah.
Those are custom like that.
Yeah. He did a collab with Jordan.
Those are sick. Why are they like infrared?
Yeah, so that was when he did his collab, he got to pick whatever. So if you see on the shoe, it's a 10 up there instead of the 23. It's different things that he put up there versus what a typical Jordan 5 would have. When you get to collabs, though, man, you get to do those type of things.
I was gonna say his jersey is never that color, right? It wasn't he on Barcelona?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it though.
It's cool. I didn't know that. That makes the shoes even cooler.
Hey man,
those are lows
you
too.
See, they sit right there. Yeah. That was actually one of my first ones that I caught when I was becoming a sneakerhead, baby.
Yeah, those are badass.
Yeah.
So I got Nets. You got Bucks.
Mm-hmm. Then
Hawks,
what do
Sixers. You got? Yeah. What you have anything on Clippers, Jazz? It's just a fluky series. It's a weird series.
It is because like if playoff P shows up, but my thing is this: even with that. I still thought that the Jazz still had a chance to do what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, they should. Yeah. I think Clippers are definitely the underdog.
Right.
But playoff P could go off.
And they have the luxury.
Mitchell's been tailing off a little bit. I don't know how much of it is due to injuries, but yeah, he hasn't been the same after those first couple games.
Yeah. But they also have the luxury in terms of the Clippers of having the 1 game advantage right now. So it's a different
house money.
Right. So it's weird. I just don't know which one shows up. I don't know if they show up with the mindset that we got an extra game or if they show up with like, yo, we're trying to close it out. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I don't trust playoff P, so I'm going to go Jazz. I just can't trust that man, yo.
Series next game.
You said what?
What I mean is you have the Jazz for the whole
next game. I'm saying
next game.
Yeah, I'm saying next game.
All right, I'll roll Clippers then. So
I like them next game. And then, we got Hawks and Sixers. That's a closeout game now.
Yeah, for the Hawks.
Yes. The comeback. We talked about that comeback. Insane.
Yeah.
Insane. I turned it off. I didn't think it was going to happen. I told you. I turned it off, man.
I wasn't either. To be
Woke
honest
up like, whoa, what the heck happened here?
Yeah, but everyone's talking about now just how devastating Ben Simmons is to the 76ers team, how it's just not a fit.
Yeah.
You got the excuses on both sides, whether it's, hey, he still does so much on defense, but if you're making that argument, he's just not the star we thought he was. That's all. He could be still a really good player in the NBA. He could be all NBA first-team defense, but the stars, it comes down to, do you want the ball in his hands last 5 minutes? Can he carry you to a win when you're down 10 points, bring you back, close out a game for you. He's not that guy. He's just not that guy.
But you can't pay him like he's a superstar if that's what he's going to be. I mean, the guys in the chat are even agreeing with it. John Doe says Simmons is trash with the trash can emoji, along with 3 more trash emojis. Then Manuel Molina also says Ben Simmons is horrific at the free throw line. I mean, it was showing up where you could just tell he didn't want to have the ball in his hands. He wasn't trying to shoot. He didn't want anything to do with that free throw line. That's a problem when you're the $100 million man. If you're paid, mid-level, mid-tier is different. But when you're having that type of money, the expectations are that you're going to produce on that type of level. And when you see how Embiid is balling out while playing on, I think he has the torn meniscus he's playing on. You look at what he's doing. It's just like, Ben, what's the excuse here? And we're not even saying that you got to take a ton of jumpers, but think about Giannis. Giannis isn't the best jump shooter or best three-point shooter, but what does he do? He says, I can get to the lane and get 2 points by getting a layup. It don't matter if it's a jump shot. It don't matter if it's a fall away. I can get 2 points going to the cup. And he does it consistently. And you see him 30-plus points. This is what he does. And even when he missed the layup, what did he do? He grabbed the rebound, pass that, and then after that, go back up with it. Ben can do the same thing. But it just looks like he just has zero interest in any contact where he going to end up getting fouled. I don't like it, man.
Yeah, this is definitely a breaking point. Because if they lose, you got to break up the team 100%. What's weird, though, you could see a scenario where they still win the series. All of a sudden, the Bucks beat the Nets.
Easily.
Sixers could beat the Bucks.
Easily.
And all of a sudden, what if they're somehow playing the Jazz in the final? Like, they could somehow win this. It's very, very unlikely, I think, at this point where we're standing. But that's the funniest part. This team could be really flawed, but somehow there's like a 0.2% chance they can win this championship.
Do you know how bad of a scenario that would be if the Sixers find a way to win this series, Brooklyn loses, Sixers beat Bucks, Jazz win against Clippers and Suns?
Well, it's possible now with the CP3 shit.
It is. And they said he's vaccinated.
Yeah, how long is he going to be out? Yeah. Is he going to miss like the first 2 or 3 games?
Like, dude, I'm just over here like, man, don't do this to me, NBA. We finally got out of quarantine, man. I'm just trying to watch some good ball. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me.
Give us Kawhi healthy again, please. Somehow, some way. Clippers, Suns, Nets. Who would Nets? Yeah, who do we want them to play? I guess Sixers, maybe.
I feel like Sixers have the better chance. Yeah, Trae Young.
People be flipping out more about that series.
Yeah. I feel like Trae would go off, but the Hawks, they don't have the team to compete with a healthy Brooklyn. But we're not going to get healthy Brooklyn. We're not. They're not going to be healthy right next series.
Well, if Kyrie, actually, that'd be fun. Maybe a Kyrie versus Trae Young showdown, going back and forth a little bit.
I like healthy Kyrie.
But then, no one's going to stop KD, though.
Zero chance. And the further this thing goes along, hopefully the more healthy Harden becomes, and they have zero answer for him also.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking with Harden. He could be neutralized a little bit because of his injury.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you bring in KD to the picture, that's going to be tough.
Absolutely, man. For 72 hours, the next 72 hours, if you book a reservation on the Legends of Pittsburgh cruise, and all you have to do is go to legendsofpittsburghcruise.com, and you'll be able to get up there. But yeah, if you use the promo code 72 as well, right? Because 72 in honor of Zach, we'll give you $300 off of your reservation, along with a signed copy of my book. Yeah, right there, Most of Your Life, man. I'm signing the copies, mailing them directly to you as well, man. So for the next 72 hours, that's 3 days, all right?
Yeah.
That's sufficient.
3 days, exactly.
3 days of extra times in honor of Mr. Zach Banner, in honor of the awesome people that are always tuning into this show, baby. So yeah, man, if you use the promo code 72, just the number 7 and the number 2, when you check out at legendsofpittsburghcruise.com, you will receive $300 off along with autographed copy of my book, baby. That's what I feel like the people deserve that, man. That's the least we could do.
Sounds like
that's
a great
the least
deal.
We could do, man.